Ladies and gentlemen, spring 2021 is underway. We have a brand new solo campaign in Trackmania. We have 25 brand new tracks. Winter is officially over. At least here in the Northern Hemisphere. So we have 25 new tracks, most likely also built by the community once again. Similarly to how it's been done with the winter campaign and also with the fall campaign. The community, or specific community members, they have been hired by the developers to build the campaign. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna do this again for the spring 2021 campaign. So winter's over. We have 25 brand new tracks to blast through. And I'm gonna be here to guide you through the campaign with all the 25 maps and all author times as well. And yeah, I have not seen anything from this. I have no idea what the tracks are gonna be like. But from what it seems, we're gonna have a nice set of tracks. And let's kick it off here. I've been teasing you for so long already. I think we're gonna kick it off with track 1 right away. And now I'm also curious, you know, the thing with the previous campaigns is that they have always kind of kept a similar style through a lot of tracks. So for example, track 1 has always had the double split, the fork at the start where you could go to the left and to the right. Or track 6 used to be dirt map before. You know, like each track had kind of its own identity a little bit. And now I wonder if they're gonna do the same thing in this campaign. But what I see here is on track 1 we have no split at the start. So track 1 is new. Track 1 is a new identity. Oi, 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 okay. Very wide roads here. This looks a lot like TMNF AO1. Holy shit. This is almost like AO1. It's just mirrored. It's actually mirrored TMNF AO1. Okay, that's cool actually. That's cool, I have to say. Let's see what we have here. It's exactly the same. They even have the drop at the start. I can't believe it. I like this actually. I think this is like a cool little thing for some nostalgia. Then you have the turn to the right. Another one to the right. Can't wait for the S4Ds here. And here we are in the finish. Right away, 21.53, first time. Oof. Hey, it's like I know this game already. Author time in my first go. Top 1 world. Which doesn't make sense because I'm second. Okay. That's a cool track. I think I'm gonna drive this again. This was fun. So this one's gonna be all about minimizing airtime here. That you land as flush as possible, like as early as possible in the downhill. And then push that speed through the rest of the turns. So you kind of want to chuck it like this. Land a little bit earlier as well, actually. And then in TMNF AO1 you had the speed slide here. And I think you can do it here too. Because as you can see, you do catch up a little bit, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. I don't know. But that's a cool one actually, I like this. But it is substantially different from the previous ones, because the previous ones, they had a bit of dirt, for example, they had a bit of grass in there, they even had the turnover bowl type of thingy in Winter 01 and also in Fall 01. This one's actually different. So that's cool. Let's go to track 2. I dig this map already because it's gonna be nice and precise, for sure. Track number 2 was absolutely atrocious in winter. It had the worst reactor boost jump ever, and it even had to be removed of matchmaking because it was so inconsistent. I think Nadeo has learned their lesson for track 2. I really liked the style they went for in Fall 02, which was very precision based. Oh, I see grass. Oh, yes. Nice, look at this. Precision start and grass ending. Yeah, I like this campaign so far. Dream of Meme 12, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Welcome to the team. So far, I absolutely cannot complain about the campaign. I didn't say that. Also, Benny, thank you for the resub, and also Yana Klau with a gifted sub to the community. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for supporting. It's been incredible growth lately on YouTube and on Twitch as well. Oh no, reactor boost! I didn't see it! No! Okay, I can't wait for the zoop here. 1908. It's author time already. What? How? Oh no, that is gonna be... Ah, yeah. I think there's gonna be some trick to pop in some, I don't know, speed boosts here. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how this track is gonna develop. The start is fine, but I'm always worried about reactor boosts, because as soon as the reactor boost goes into the air, there's a high possibility that there's some type of trick, some type of line, some type of trajectory manipulation, which is terribly inconsistent, and it makes or breaks your run, basically. But we'll see how it goes. Track 2, not too bad here. Track 3, is it gonna be ice? It's dirt! No way! Track 3 is dirt! Oh, oh. Oh, yes. Oh, I love this already. Thanks. Track 3 is not ice for once. Track 3 has been ice in summer, fall and winter, and now they got rid of it. Nom. I like this, man. I like this. And Spawn gifting a sub as well, thank you. So now they're kind of introducing you to all the surfaces, which is of course a very important aspect about campaigns. This game has a lot of variety, so especially as a beginner, I think it's very important that the campaign gives you a glimpse of like what awaits you in the campaign. Oh, it's not author time! On dirt, that's embarrassing. No, but the game needs to give you like an idea of what awaits you in the game. So it's important that the early tracks accompany you through all the styles right away. So that you have some dirt, some ice, some grass, tarmac, sausage block, like all of those thingies. I think that's very important. And so far, the campaign is doing a good job. First track was just tarmac, second one was tarmac and grass, third one's dirt. Track 4, maybe ice? Question mark? Let's see, let's see. But I like this track, it's actually quite technical. This one's gonna have a shit ton of tricks for world record optimization. There's gonna be wiggles, speed slides, there's gear manipulation, there's no slides. Oh boy. And in case you're wondering about the leaderboards, I think there's such a high influx of new leaderboard entries right now that the game just can't keep up. Because everyone and their mom is playing Trackmania right now to discover the new campaign. I think the leaderboard servers, they're gonna have some issues. Like, they're probably really bad at the moment. Which is fine though. I think in a few hours of time everything is gonna balance out a little bit. But I like this one. Track 3, I'm definitely gonna grind this track. There's no way around this. I'm definitely gonna hunt this. Track 4. Wait, more dirt? What? That's my campaign. Track 4, starting with dirt. Oh no, they still put no steer. I can't believe it. But this doesn't look that bad, at least. Ooh, black platforms. That's a first. And a U-turn. Oh no, is that a cut already? Drive over the sand? Ooh. I could imagine that it might be faster to take the early junction here and go into the finish a little earlier. Let's see. Oh god, the bumps. Oh no. Alright, so we have a no steer block, which means you cannot use your steering as soon as you touch that block. And the steering will only return as soon as you cross either a reset block or a checkpoint. So in this case, there's a checkpoint which brings your steering back. Ooh, author time, I'm so good. So right here. If you're maybe not familiar with Trackmania, you can see the icon here is a crossed out steering wheel. So if you, as soon as you touch this, you cannot steer. You can still brake and accelerate, but you cannot steer. Which means coming out of this corner, approaching the straight, you need to line up for the perfect line into the checkpoint. Because you cannot adjust as soon as you touch this. Reverse checkpoint. You guys are saying reverse checkpoint. This one's facing in reverse. I think that needs to be fixed. How did no one notice this in testing? This checkpoint is facing the other way. Bruh. There's literally no point of this checkpoint facing the other way. That's a hotfix, I think. That is a hotfix. And for those who paid special attention to the start, the start is in fact the exact same start from Training 2. That is a bit of a Trackmania lore here for you. So if you played Training 2, then you will know how to drive the start. And I think that's a cool idea, because people are coming from the training campaign, especially when they're new to Trackmania. They're coming from the training campaign, and it's nice that you have maps in the official campaign that kind of have the same thing, so you can immediately transfer the skill that you've obtained on the training maps to the real maps. That is a genuinely good move. Now let's see if this cut is any faster. Kind of hard to tell. What was my split in the previous checkpoint? I didn't pay attention. I believe if you execute this nicely, you could actually benefit from the tighter line. Let's see. Anyway, track 5. Let's go. The thing is, the split on the previous map was probably not that meaningful because I didn't have the greatest last turn. But, hey. Track 5. It's getting snowy, ladies and gentlemen. Scenery now very crowded with snow, snow hills and trees and whatnot. Alright. We have a possible, like, shortcut-ish line over here. Let's see. Some tarmac corners. Okay, grass. Loop-de-loop. I think you won't be able to shortcut this by just dropping off to the right, because the angle is very sharp. I think you will have no speed. I don't think this is a cut. And then we have up into the ring. Man, the tracks are nice, actually. Holy moly. What's here to the right? Easter egg? Oh no, it's a checkpoint. Cut! And there's still no ice, can you believe it? Ice haters are dancing right now. No ice in the first 5 tracks. In before they deleted it from the game. That'll be a funny April Fool's joke. Haha, we deleted ice. Next day they bring ice, but it's even slippier. Zoop. 29.5, and that is the green. And a little trophy that you get here as well. You can receive trophies by basically clearing out one row of tracks in the campaign with a specific medal. So now that I've cleared the first row of 5 tracks with alter time, I do get a, what is this? Trophy 4. Silver trophy. Okay, pretty cool. Also a nice map here. I think so far all the maps are very good for time attack. Except for maybe 2, because of the reactor boost. Because as I said, any reactor boost that goes into the air is theoretically problematic. But on this map, for example, you have a reactor boost, however, it does just stick you to the floor. Which means there's no risk of getting, like, shitty speed boosts or anything. Ah yeah, column, not row, yeah. I bought my English on eBay. Alright, let's finish one more try here, and then I think we're gonna go to the next set of tracks. Yeah, okay. Exit. Track 6. I see sausage. Sausage blocks. Okay, okay. Track 6 used to be dirt in the previous campaign. And this one seems to be fully focusing on the sausage blocks, on the elevated road pieces. Oh, we have an engine off, which means no acceleration until you reach the next checkpoint. Holy shit, there's such a long what? That is such a long sector without engine. Oh my god, what are they thinking? I think this is not good. I think this won't be good for matchmaking, because if you crash and you lose all your speed, you can't finish. Then you need to start, like, from the back of the track. Unless it's skippable. Unless you can actually jump over it, we'll see. But imagine, like, as a beginner, I'm always thinking of the beginners, of course. Imagine you can't, like... I don't know about skipping that one. Imagine you're, like, new, and then you crash. That sucks. Nah, it has to be skippable with a better angle. But so far, I'm actually pleasantly surprised by the campaign. I think this one is easier than Winter. Especially because you don't have these crazy shenanigans that you've had on the previous campaign. For example, the double no steer on 4. Or the overly long 5. And the terribly inconsistent 2. I think this campaign so far is actually making a much better impression on me for slower players, for people who are new to the franchise. And since there is an influx of new people coming in, I think it's very important to actually, you know, make it somewhat appealing to those who are new. And I still haven't managed to skip it. You have to take a very particular line in order to actually jump over the engine skip. You haven't gotten author time on 1 yet. Yeah, well, you will get there. I think I'm the wrong player to judge quality of author times. Because, yeah, for me they're usually not that difficult. Come on! Oh, actually, I gotta bind one little thing here. I gotta bind my respawn button correctly, so I can have a flying respawn as well. Because I don't always want the standing respawns. Had to bind that for that other map I played the other day on stream, for the Winter 2021 one-shot map. Okay, this is actually not easy. Skipping this is not easy unless I'm having a massive stupid right now. Unless I'm seeing something, or I'm not seeing something obvious. But it appears that you need a crap ton of speed to actually pass that. Like, it's... Holy shit, that angle. I do have author time, so technically I could move on. But I really want to give this a shot now. You guys are saying outside pole. Yeah? Let's try that. It's gonna be quite an angle though. There won't be a lot of room. Okay. Third time's the charm. This is definitely it. I am very sure of it. But it's nice that you can experiment a little bit with this as well. I'm very sure this is somewhat... Yeah, it's too tight. Wait, respawn still doesn't work. Et Nadeo. Scam. Wait. I gotta fix this. Respawn. Yes. Hey, did I hit no before? So I wanted to change my buttons, but not really. Yes, but no. Nah, there's no space. Like, you don't have the angle. I think I'm just bad. I think I'm just a terrible player. Let's try that again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Like, now I'm curious. Like, I'm not gonna stop until I get it, because this is something, if I don't figure this out, I can't sleep. Freewheel skips just like DO7. Ah, close. So I have to take as much height as possible, because the elevation of that ramp is steeper on the right side than it is on the left side, which is why I'm trying to angle up as far right as possible. But also get enough speed. This could be it. Yes. Haha, loser. Oh. I was about to laugh at my ghost and almost crashed myself. It wasn't even that worth it. I gained 2/10. Okay, I drove shit, but yeah. Mystery solved. It's skippable. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, track 7. Ooh, this one has a bit of everything. This one has a very technical style to it. Very sharp corners, as you can see. Wow. This is quite a chunk different. And we have slow motion. Slow motion on track 7. So all the cutters are gonna be like, oh my god, how can I skip the slow motion part? But I wonder if you can. Let's drive. And still no ice, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually confused. Maybe they're saving up all the ice for the ultimate ice track later in the campaign. Something to really annoy the players with. Let's see. Okay, this dirt, very tight. Needs good speed management, good angle management as well. Then you take the booster into the finish. 33.00. Oh, only gold. That is disappointing. Let's try that again. But the tracks are definitely very different. I don't really see a lot of resemblance to the previous campaign maps, which I think is great. It's been something people complain about a lot. People have been like, yeah, it's boring, you know, the tracks are repetitive, blah blah blah. And I can definitely agree with that to some extent. And it seems like for this campaign, at least so far, we've only seen 7 tracks, so it's kind of too early to judge. But so far, it seems to be that they've actually tried to shuffle up the things a little bit. Now, I'm asking myself, can you skip the first slow motion block somehow? I just don't know how you would pass this, because there's no way to go. So there's very sharp edges blocking you off. So I don't think there's really anything you can do, to be honest. But I'm probably done. So, let's see. The thing is, it's a rather short slow-mo section as well, which means you need to, like, if you find a skip, then it needs to be a skip that keeps a lot of momentum. It needs to preserve a lot of that momentum, because otherwise it won't be worth it, especially because it's an uphill. So, I'm not quite sure if you will be able to find something that meets all these requirements. Because, yeah, you could yeet off one of these edges, but then you're just gonna flip all over the place. There's no way to get past this without, like, going over an edge somewhere. So I think a line like this will probably do. Stay in third on the dirt. But yeah, I might be regretting what I say now. And in like 2 days, there's gonna be someone who's like, oh, hello, I found a shortcut. There's gonna be some caps lock YouTube title, how to skip slow motion on track 7 in winter 2021. No, what is this? Spring 2021. But this is an interesting track for sure. Slow paced, bit technical, but I think the slow pace makes it a bit easier manageable, also for beginner players, as opposed to a track that goes 5 billion kilometers an hour and it has 8,000 corners in there. That's pretty good. Let's go to the next one. Spring 2021 8. 8 has been full grass. And now it is all ice for the first time! There is ice! Let's go! It took 8 tracks for ice to appear. And it's not even a bad ice part at all, it's almost straight. No, there's more! Let's go! There's a bobsleigh finally! Oh, yes. Finally a track that actually looks cool. Get it? Cool? Because there's ice in it. Oh shit, the entire start is ice. I didn't see. Oh. Okay. Bonk. Alright, yeah, I like this one. This is also very different from all the other 8s we've had so far. Remember Summer 8? It was the downhill staircase, then the 2 8s after that. Wait, what? Ah, the 2 8s after that, they were just grass corners, and now we have this. Alright. I wonder if you can do some shenanigans on the downhill to maybe get some speed. Maybe put your car straight or something. Ah, this track is nice though. It has a very nice flow to it. Holy shit, I'm really digging the campaign so far. And it's almost full speed as well. Chuck. 32.208. This is a nice one actually. This is a nice track. This is a nice track. Let me try if you can maybe mission abort. Headless Daniel, thank you for 10 months of tier 1 by the way. Thank you very much. So I think what will make this track a little harder is the fact that as soon as you come off the ice, you have frozen tires and you need to manage the grip. So let's take this corner as an example. We're going into the bob, Ross, and as soon as you exit, your tires are still frozen. So if you steer, then you will slide like this. Did you see? Look, like I'm not braking. I'm not tapping the brake. You just slide. Which means as soon as you come off, you need to minimize the steering. Which means if you play with the keyboard, you need to tap the keyboard very gently. And make sure you don't apply crazy aggressive steering movements, otherwise you will slide out. Just to let you know. But I think this is a good track. It also offers a lot of room for error, because most of the tracks, or most of the roads are pretty wide. So I think this is going to be a nice track for matchmaking. This is the thing you have to keep in mind for the previous campaigns. Or especially for the winter campaign, they probably didn't really think about matchmaking, because matchmaking was added to the game after they released the winter campaign. And obviously, you gotta make the track somewhat suitable. And I'm pretty sure they kind of kept it in mind for this campaign, because you can really notice that this one's a bit easier. Track 9. I see dirt, I press like. I'm a simple man. You guys maybe know Simply Nick? He's also like that. Ooh, this looks a bit more complicated. We have a lot of elevation changes here. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. Booster, and then okay, this is fine. Now I think I won't cry. Let's see. Because at first I thought they maybe have a downhill like that, but with reactor boost. but it's actually not reactor boost. So far, I like the balance of the campaign, even though maybe a bit too little ice, actually. I think they should have put a little bit more ice. But the fact that there's almost no reactor boost, except for this, makes me happy. And it seems like they've also cancelled out the reactor boost before you jump, which is great. Because as I said, any reactor boost that goes into the air is trash. Alright, I like this track as well. Very technical. But I haven't gotten alter time yet. So I gotta make sure that I do that. Geeky Aubergine. Is that how you pronounce? I have no idea how to pronounce that, actually. Thank you for the Prime Gaming. Thank you. Welcome to the team. Eggplant, yo. Exactly. So here you gotta go down that bowl. Make sure you do not get any airtime. And since this dirt track is a bit faster, it will also have a lot of dirt speed slides, which I personally am a big fan of, so I think that's a nice track. Here's the green. Beautiful. So far there's also no obvious shortcut in the campaign. I think a track like this is also pretty cut-proof, because the scenery is surrounding the track very directly. Like, there isn't a lot of leeway between track and scenery objects, so there's no way for you to really go off the track and go for a completely different route. I just wonder if there's maybe a way, and this is something I'm afraid of, a way to skip the reset and hold the reactor boost for longer. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Track 10. Track number 10. Ooh, we're starting very high, actually. Very high starting point. And a zigzag at the start. Okay, that's new, look. A little zigzagoon here at the start. Going down the hill, collecting a lot of speed, going into a grass spiral. Okay. No reactor boost. Then this track is ruined. Long uphill. Oh my god. This is the worst, man. This is the worst. Because, listen. You have reactor boost here. Yeah? And 2 jumps which determine your speed that you carry up the hill. So if you get lucky, then you have like 1 billion speed up the hill, and if you're unlucky with the reactor boost, you're dead. Okay. And then some grass. Ah, I think for hunting, this one's gonna be annoying. But let's see. Wait, I'm forced to cam 3? It's forced! What do you mean? They forced this camera down the hill. Wow, ultimate experience here. Look. It always goes into this camera. Oh my god. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. But it's manageable. It's really not that hard. You just have to go straight almost. Yeah, you can skip the reactor boost, but why would you do that? Like, you're gonna be so slow if you skip it. Oh, that went better than I thought. But then again, for time attack, I think this one's gonna make people salty. Oh, green. Not bad. It's a cool track concept, though. The concept is cool. Zoop. So you have no engine here either, so you don't accelerate yourself to death. The forced grenade experience. A little bit, yeah. So you can probably get tremendous amount of speed here. And then just cut over the grass. 38.8. let's keep this for now. Nice! The first 2 columns are done. We're coming to the blue flag. So the separation of the track is of course always the same. It's always 5 tracks per difficulty, with white being the easiest, and the difficulty then going higher and higher as we progress through the campaign. We're now coming to the blue flag with track 11. And track 11 so far has very often been a track with reactor boost, usually very fast. And I think this one actually won't be that either. Once again, a different track concept. And this one, dude, there's so much dirt in this campaign, it's like I'm a heaven almost. This campaign is heaven. Holy moly. Now it just needs more ice. And yes, I'm a changed man. In the past, I wouldn't have wished for this much ice. I'm a new person. Okay, you have 1 extra ramp to the right, a little bit higher, for those who maybe do not have enough speed. Ui, 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 ui. Very technical. This feels like a modern, like, community map. You can really see this is built by the community. This really gives me the impression of being a competitive map. Okay, maintain ground contact. Oh god, that start is very interesting. You can go inside pillar. Pretty tight, but you can fit your car in here. Pretty sure you can land in the downhill as well with the correct angle. Let's try that. But this first jump is tight because there's a lot of obstacles for you to hit. You can hit the road edges here on the left and also on the right. So you kind of need to jump in between like that. Damn, that personal best ghost actually put that to a perfect portray. Lovely. Oh, bonk. Might have the wrong angle still. But that is roughly how you have to do it. Bonked again. How to get the water times on the left? You can enable those in the interface settings. I can show you in a bit. So you either beat the author time on the track you're playing, or you move the mouse to the top of the screen, go to interface, and then tick the checkbox for always display records. Keep in mind you can only race ghosts if you have club access, or if you're making use of a VIP streamer key, exclamation mark key in the chat. And with that, you can also race streamers' ghosts without having club access. Oof. So on this track, it's very important that you stay off the edges of the dirt in that section. Then go wide in that corner to stay in 4th gear ideally, and then keep that speed into the finish. So if you're playing this track, definitely make sure you don't jump here at the start. Don't hit any walls. Ideally, do not shift the gear in the dirt. Minimize the steering on the grass. And really, really avoid this. Don't drive over this very much, because then it's gonna throw you into the wall if you do that. And then here you stay on the outside. I like this one. Actually, this track feels so much different to the other campaign maps so far. It has kind of its unique style as well. As I said, this competitive kind of style. Very, very nice. I just wonder about matchmaking, because I think there are a lot of spots where you can possibly die on this track. I feel like this one could maybe be a tad later in the campaign. But, hey. Difficulty-wise, not the easiest, and a -69 on my previous time, which is the sign for me to go to the next track. Track number 12. Oh boy, a quarter pipe with reactor boost. Makes me think of, what's that map called again? Wall Rider from TMGL Season 3. Track number 12. Ah, so this is probably the quote-unquote faster track in the campaign so far. With a long grass wall, which is probably going to be one long speed slide for time attack. And a definitely unskippable slow motion part in the end. Alright. A lot of tarmac as well. So far I like the lack of sausage blocks as well. So here you go up the wall, you pull the Spider-Man. Then jump into a little drift. Oh, this one's tightening. Is there a checkpoint over there, or is that a cut? Wait, I got lost. Or is that right? Wait, what? Nah, that's the right way. Okay. But I suppose you can do something like this to shorten the time you travel on the darker grass. Because that one's, of course, going to slow you down. I think that section could maybe... Oh, God. That section could use some work in terms of visibility. Because I think that one's a little off-putting. Okay. Let's do that again. That one landing was also very harsh. I don't know what that is about. Ow. Yeah, I think the slow-mo block is not really very beneficial there, but eh. Ah, you slam into the ground so hard it hurts. Imagine being the driver and you get pushed into the seat there. Like, your butt is legit going it's gonna fall apart, quite literally. Yike. That is definitely gonna hurt. Reminds me a little bit of this one SpongeBob episode. Where SpongeBob gets his butt replaced with the... with the butt machine thingy. When he jumps off the mountain, he destroys his butt. Alright. Is that enough? There you go. Green medal. This track, I have to say, a bit underwhelming. Particularly because of this design issue. And this landing. This hurts. I really feel like SpongeBob. Do I watch SpongeBob in German or English? I watched it in German because I think the German dubbing is actually good for once. German dubbing is usually trash, but in SpongeBob they legit did a good job. So it was so far always German for me. Track 13, the first track in Night Mood, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since we've had a track in... Oh god, what is this, Biathlon? Oh god, what is this track? This looks scary. Okay, dirt, grass, more reactor boost. That's absolutely fantastic. Oh, and a long jump. Okay, so this is the next RTL Skispring track. I missed it already. Last season it was track 10. This is the next Quidditch. This is the next RTL Skispring. Nice. Let's go. Down the bowl we go. Flat angle to maintain ground contact. Oh. Well, I can't believe I just fit through that triangle. Am I dead? Holy shit, I'm dead. Wait, is this respawnable? Now that's... Oh god. Can you respawn? Ah yeah, you can. Okay. Who I was about to say. Up. And stay in the center. Oh, map isn't over yet. One little sausage block part for the good measure. Oh, bronze. I'm the best player in the world. Yeah. Once again, a track that is very different from what we've seen so far. There's definitely a good amount of variety in the campaign, which is great. So that there's always going to be a track for everyone. Something that people can enjoy. Zoop! Oh yeah, you can probably get so much speed here that you just overshoot the entire landing zone. I can already see it coming with some nice dirt and grass speed slides. Hey! And that's the green, that's much better. Okay. I think this is fun. Because also here the reactor boost does not send you into the air. It's only going to accelerate your car. I don't mind that. Probably a tight drift and then go up late. Or late-ish. Zoop. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. You almost overshoot the landing zone. But that's fine. Wait, huh? Ah, yeah, of course. I landed later. Could be worth to actually slow down at that part. To land smoother. Because the thing about this... The thing about this big jump, you don't have any acceleration. These rings, they cancel your engine. You see here, bzz, no bzz, so no power. Which means you could possibly benefit from rolling down the hill a little longer. Because you carry that speed through the looping. Unless you somehow manage to go in between them. But I don't think you can. I think... Nah, there's no way. There's no way. But if you were to skip these, you would gain so much time. But I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Track number 14. Tried before release, don't think it's possible. Alright. Hello there, Reggie, by the way. Good to see you. Track 14. Oh, block mixing detected. Ooh. Oh, I saw that from a mile ago. Oh, block mixing. That is causing these weird shadows as well. So this block is partly mixed into the ground. It's not bad though. As long as it doesn't flicker, we good. Man. This reminds me so much of this TMGL track of Leap of Faith. No, not Leap. Yeah. Leap of Faith. And also Whirlpool. The toilets are returning. The return of the toilets. Okay, see a checkpoint up ahead. Let's just jump towards it. Nice. Onto the grass we go. Cut through that. Drift up. Stay in 4th gear, that's for sure. And very important for blocks like these is that you always want to make sure to not jump. Neither at the entry nor at the exit. Yeah. So always keep the car on the ground. Very important. Because in many cases in Trackmania it's better to keep the car on the ground instead of jumping. Because in the air you cannot accelerate. While on ground you usually can. That's a greatly placed tree right there. Bonk. It's okay. Next run is gonna be it. But so far I'm very pleasantly surprised by the campaign. The tracks very often feel a bit more open. Most of the tracks are wide, which leaves a lot of room for error. Which also, as a result, makes them more compatible for matchmaking and for beginner players. I think that's nice. But of course, as we progress, the tracks will become harder. It is inevitable. It makes sense. You have to make the tracks harder as you go through the campaign. But I think so far it's decent. Like, can't complain at all. And good scenery too. This one, for example, you can... Like, I don't know, you're standing at the start and you have a nice little overview over the entire track. Lots of green. Trackmania. So you also don't forget how the game is called. That's very important. Because, I don't know, sometimes you think you're playing pinball, you know? Who knows? Track number 15 is coming up. Oh! Fog! Fog me! That's awesome! There's fog on the track. There's some actual atmosphere here. Ooh, track 15. Has always been like a technical sausage block type of map. Yo, that is cool. This is the first map ever in the campaign that has fog. And it has ice. Oh, it's over. That didn't last for long. Nah, you gotta be kidding. No, no. They put a sausage loop in the... Oh, you gotta be kidding. Haha. A sausage loop. Where? What is this? Where am I living? Anton with 5 gifted subscribers. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen. The meme became a reality. And this meme is something that the regular stream viewers over here are probably gonna be familiar with. Because on my stream I regularly host map testing where viewers can send in their maps. And one particular individual, Kryzo, has built tracks like this to annoy me. Yeah? He always built tracks. Because I've always stated these blocks are useless. I've always said, don't put these blocks into your track because no one is gonna be able to drive them. And here we are, it's actually on a campaign track. What a time to be alive. Because the physics, like, I'm not sure if you really understand, but the physics are so weird in these loopings. Because of the constant elevation change from left to right. So I don't know, you have to stay center or something. It always pushes your car to the side. Look, I steer right, it goes left. Oh, now I survived. How did I do that? I need to do that again. Oi, oi, oi. Damn, Anton, thank you so much for the 5 gifts. Thank you for supporting the stream. That's really kind of you, man. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. If you got a gift, make sure to say thanks to Anton. Oh boy, this one is gonna destroy people. It's even destroying me, and I wouldn't say I'm the worst player in history of Trackmania. Holy... I can tell you right now, this track is gonna get kicked out of matchmaking because nobody is gonna be able to drive this. Ay, ay, ay. Can you cut the loop? I don't think so. So if I stay on the right, it's gonna pull me to the right. So the only thing you can probably do is try to stay somewhat center. And fight physics. Fight physics and keep the car on the track. Fuck. I didn't expect this actually. I think this one's gonna be, yeah. Ah, shit. Again, it pulled me left. And I don't think you can skip the loop. There's no way for you to get over the barrier, I think. I can't believe they did this. Yes, I made it, I made it, I made it. Ah, small bounce though. One v one Riolo versus Newton. Fucking Isaac, mate. Okay, 3790. Yeah, it's green. Thank God I never have to play this track again. Nah, I will. I will play this track again. But I think at first we have to figure out how to handle that. Because I'm very positive there is a consistent line through the loop, but you have to figure it out. And I think the room for error is rather small. Oh my god, I'm the sausage loop master. Ladies and gentlemen, he just did it again. Nice. Solid mullet. I think I know what to do now. What do you mean top 1 world? I'm 3rd. Heh. But yeah. If you're curious how to drive sausage loops, take a look at the VOD, check my inputs in the top right corner, and try to replicate it. But I like the fog, like the entire atmosphere of this track is really awesome. Because it feels kinda mythical in some way with the fog and with all that snow, limited visibility. I think the atmosphere is amazing. But yeah, I don't know who of the mappers lost the bet to place this on their track. I don't want to be that guy. Anyway, red flag is coming up. We have 10 tracks left. Track 16 is coming up next. So far, I'm having a blast. I think there's a lot of good tracks in here. I could definitely see myself compete for the crown this time. And perhaps win this campaign together with, or well, as I did with Fall. But on the other hand, we'll see. Don't want to make any promises here, of course. Track 16. Okay, very interesting scenery here. You have these type of boxes. Oh, there's a smiley! There's a smiley! Look, I found it! There's a smiley. Wait, do we have more smileys on this track? No. Makes me think of makes me think of 24 from Winter. Nice. I ain't gotta stay positive, you know. In these dire times, we have to stay positive. One smiley face a day keeps the doctor away. That's what they say, I think. So this one appears to be a bit more of a technical track, involving a lot of grass. Some pillars here as well. Then the risky jump here. If you have enough speed, you can jump through there. Cool, cool, cool. And not too long either. 36 seconds. I think that's a pretty healthy length for a track of this caliber. Nice. Actually, cool track as well. This one's going to be full of little tricks for time attack. With speed drifts and no slides and gears and whatnot. I'm looking forward. Falkenstein, thank you for the 2 months of Prime Gaming. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. Goes out to everyone. Hope you're all enjoying the campaign so far. Now this should be author time, I hope, if I don't put it in the bin. Nice. 3490, is that enough? It is enough. Beautiful. Can you imagine yourself grinding the sausage loop track to number 1? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, the good thing about 15 is it wasn't that drift heavy as the previous 15s. So I think I definitely have better of a chance on that track. Okay, let's give this one another whirl actually. Let's go. My position in the winter season, I got 4th. Which is very fair considering I put absolutely 0 time into the campaign. Into competing, so I think 4th place is fine. It's similar to the summer campaign. In summer campaign, I also got 4th and I put no time into it. Kinda matches the expectations. You're getting the cut vibes on this track. I don't know. I mean, the start, definitely not. The checkpoints are too close together. I don't know. I'm not good at finding or seeing shortcuts. So I'll leave that to those who are actually good at spotting these. Track 17, where's this camera pointing to? The track is over there, sir. Cameraman is drunk. Ah, here we are. Okay, this start is actually facing downwards. Oh, okay. I think this is pretty rare. This is a free block start. So for those who don't know, in Trackmania, normally in the editor you go along a grid that you place your track pieces on. But with this game, you can actually place your blocks freely in any axis you want and also rotate and, you know, everything. So this track is, or the start is off the grid actually, which is why you're facing a little downwards. That's pretty sick actually. Bit of variety too. Reactor boost at the start. Wonder if there's maybe a trick to optimize the speed outcome out of this, but so far so good. No. Can you place everything off-grid? You can, yeah. But of course it makes building significantly harder. Oh no. No, 18 is trash again. The previous 18 was already terrible because of the reactor boost. No, this is bad. This is bad. Rip time attackers on this track. Yo! I can already see the speed boost coming in this one. Yep. Reactor boost is gonna do its job here for sure. For those who followed the time attack scene, track 18 from Winter had a humongous speed boost trick, which involved reactor boost. I mean, I'm not sure how extreme it's gonna be on this map. This one feels a little bit like a TMGL map with this reactor boost plus sausage combination. Wow. I mean, that end jump is pretty cool, I have to say. And what I did, I'm not sure if you paid attention. I don't know if it's maybe a trick or something that could benefit for time attack. But I did air brake. I did tap the brake, launching off the ice before the ring. Because very often you can get a bit of a speed boost from this. Any tips on how to follow the time attack scene? There's a YouTube channel called Trackmania 2020 World Records. And they regularly upload all the world records from the 25 relevant campaign tracks. And also from the training maps. So if you want to take a look at that, feel free to support them. That's pretty much the best way to follow the time attack scene for this game. And as to the other Trackmania games, basically each Trackmania game has its own YouTube channel where the records are being uploaded. So that's something you can definitely subscribe to. Oh yeah, look! Look how much more speed I got! Wow! I didn't even do anything different. I just drove. $40.99. Alright. Hold brake in the beginning. You gotta be kidding. Nah, man, this is why you should not put this on your maps. No! And it's broken. Yeah, good one, man. Fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, track 18. Yep, okay. So you have to bounce off the uphill. And the bounce is gonna make you zoop. Fuck. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with this any further. Let's go to the next track. Oh no, that was 17. Oh shit. That was 17. Now we're coming to 18. Oh god, I'm sorry. That was actually 17. Ah, math is hard. Again, reactor boost at the start. Oh, ice. Oh, oh! Oh, it's heaven! And fragile block being used for the first time. This is another new block that we haven't seen in the campaign so far. This is the fragile block. If you touch this block, your car will become fragile to any type of bad landing or wall touch. And if that happens, if you happen to hit the wall or land badly while being fragile, you will take damage. Your car will actually be damaged and you will have worse acceleration and worse turning. However, it does reset, so you won't have to bother about it for very long. Very, very fast map. Oh my god, a humongous ice. Yo! Jesus Christ, what is this track? This looks amazing. I'm gonna have fun on this. Zoop. Yeah. So, this is tricky. Let me show you what happens when you hit the wall. You're very slow. And you notice the car is a bit wobbly, so... Zoop. It didn't go off? Nah, it did. It did. It was noticeable. Just not as much as I was hoping, but... Yeah, there you have it. Now it went off. So there you have your Trackmania shopping cart if you hit the wall. That is fragility being put to a display for you. Into the shopping cart we go. So that section is going to be quite difficult. I think this map is going to make people very salty. Not only because of the ice, but also because it's similar to track 8. Was it 8? I think it was 8, right? Where you come off the ice and you need to make sure you don't slide, because your tires are still frozen. So here you have to leave the ice in straight. Completely straight, and then make sure you don't slide out afterwards. That's going to be quite difficult, actually. Oh boy. Difficulty definitely going higher now. You do notice. Bonk. I don't think it's really worth to look at the leaderboards right now. Of course, Mika is going to be a good player on this track. That's easy to say. Nah. This angle is not going to be salvageable here. Ah, I slid again. Does anyone else notice the finish line at the start? Ah yeah, over there to the right. Right here. You will win 1-0 if you reach this. Go for it. Definitely worth it. Oh, no. We're gonna do that again. Might have to go a little higher to get a better transition. Very gentle steering. Oh! I almost jumped over that. Oh. Bonk. Okay. So I think as a keyboard player, you will have a lot of trouble keeping your grip intact after that ice part. Because you're so fast that I think any harsh steering movement is gonna guaranteed make you lose speed. Make you lose grip, I mean. Oi, 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 oi. So this one's definitely challenging. Hardest map so far, maybe. Because look, you don't want to slide. Of course you can slide. It is fast enough, you know. I'm not saying you can't slide, otherwise you die and your game is gonna automatically uninstall. But for time attack, you will have to avoid drifting. Ow. This is a cool stunt here. I dedicate this stunt to the new sub. Googlicious. Thank you very much for the brand new tier 1 subscription. Welcome to the team. Thank you very much. Enjoy the emotes. Ah, bad landing. And we have another brand new sub. This stunt is for you. Everyone gets something here. Unai Basket 23, brand new Prime. Wow. Thanks for the support. Ay, 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 ay. Now I want to like actually push this. And I can assure you, if you drive that section well enough, you're gonna hit your head on the checkpoints. Because I think this track has been built with less speed in mind. Yep, I told you. I think it's actually a cool idea. Look, this stunt is for you guys. For all the new subbies. I'm literally sticking to the checkpoint. That's what you get. So I think it's actually a cool idea. It might be a good idea to jump. Because jumping after an ice section defreezes the tires faster. It could be a viable technique, maybe. But since airtime generally is slower, it might be inferior towards a good line without jump and just maintaining grip. We have so many new subs, ladies and gentlemen. Come on all in. You're all getting some cool stunts on this track. How does it make sense? Yes. Exactly. Okay. Go high and then dip low into it. I'm just gonna slide this now, I can't be arsed. We're gonna do it the intended way. Rip. Rip PB. And now we should be able to make it into the finish. Keep the car stable. Nice and flat line. And in we go with the green medal. And chat is going absolutely crazy. We have another 5 gifted subs by Droid96. Absolutely incredible. 5 gifted subs. We have Ace975 with Prime. We have Schnitzelschwinger with a gifted sub. Koyakesh99 and Big Dog Pants with Prime as well. As well as Antisu with a 14-month resub and Urumi gifting a sub to Derek. That is a lot. That is a lot of support right there. Thank you very much for all the subs. Thank you for supporting. So that's the author time for you. Track 18. Hardest one so far, actually. Hardest track, definitely. This one has been putting a nice little challenge on me. Track 19. What do we have here on 19? Quite a compact layout, at least at the start. I see some dirt here as well at the top, so it seems like you're kind of winding yourself upwards a little bit. And it appears that this is also the longest track so far in the campaign. 54 seconds is the fastest time right now. That is pretty long. Oh! Cool design. You go by the start, but behind it, basically. Wow. That's some 5-head mapping here. And we have another new subscriber. So, let's see if we give the new subscriber a crash or a cool medal. Let's see what we're gonna get. Thank you for the sub. And another one. There's so much to give out. Oh. Yeah, you're getting a full stop. Nice, that's what you sub for here on riolotm.twitch. You subscribe for literal full stops. For a headache, that's what you subscribe for. Hey, bronze medal. Epic. Kitanai Koneko, tier 1. And Sexy Trexie, thank you for the subs. Enjoy the emotes. Uiuiui. This track is very unique, actually. We haven't really had a track of this style in the campaigns. Like anywhere, not in any campaign. This is very unique. Look here, to the left, that's the start that you pass. Very nice. I gotta say, the creativity is definitely at an all-time high in this campaign. The tracks are so versatile and so different from one another. Makes it very enjoyable to go through. And as I said earlier, I think every player is gonna be comfortable with at least one of the 25 tracks. There's gonna be something for everyone. I think that's a good thing to have. To have enough variety that, you know, you can kind of cover all kinds of play styles. Okay, stay in 4th, ideally, and then take the jump. Into the finish. 56.59? How is that not author? Holy shit, this author time is actually hard. Okay. And we have... Azirogham. I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you for continuing your gift sub. I probably butchered your name so hard that you're now considering to unsubscribe again. Thank you very much. My final placement for winter, 4th. I won the top 5, I got 4th. Can't complain. Oof. So since we have reactor boost going up the hill, we can go tighter without making any loss. Render Toast. That's a cool name. Another tier 1 sub. So many new subbies and a level 5 hype train as well. What a session, ladies and gentlemen. Render Toast. Thank you very much for a tier 1 sub as well. Enjoy the emotes. Render Toast is gonna get the author time here. For the sub, you get the author time. Yeah. Yes, that looks good. I'm smelling the green. And I hope it's not mold. Okay, it's actually green. 55515. Beautiful. Thank you. That was Render Toast. That's a cool map. Let's go to 20. And the second track, I think, in Night Mood. It's another full dirt map. This campaign is a treat, ladies and gentlemen. It is a treat for dirt lovers like me. Holy shit. So, seems like it was worth to PayPal Nadeo. Oh, wait. I don't think I was meant to say that. Leak! Oopsie. Yeah. Oh, no, that's sick, man. Oh, whoops. Fantastic. You can hit your head. Aua. My poor head. This stream is sadly not sponsored by Aspirin plus C. It's also nice, Pingo, how you wrote aspirin exactly in the moment where I said it. Sharing a brain, indeed. Man, it's kind of hard to see. Also, what ramp am I supposed to take? Left or right? Yeah, I don't know about that. But I got the green, first try. Dirt Champ Riolo TM. Back at it. Let's do one more try. So this one's also gonna be super technical. A lot of no slides and dirt shenanigans and everything. Oi oi oi. You guys can look forward to whatever is gonna be the world record run after the 3 months of this campaign. The world record run on this track by Riolo TM is gonna look so good. I think you can cut over here. Yep. Let's try the other ramp. No, not the tree. Ah. Okay, so the tarmac ramp is slower, probably because it's steeper and it's earlier. So you want to take the dirt if you have enough speed. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have only 5 tracks left. This has been a very, very good campaign so far. And also on top of that, we didn't really have any repetitions from the previous campaigns. Like, none of the tracks have really been in a similar style. All the tracks are unique. And that is awesome, because now it feels really fresh. It feels really fresh. 5 tracks left. Are you ready for the black flag with 5 tracks remaining? Oh boy. And yeah, I only have 35 minutes until COTD, so I gotta be quick here. Track 21. Ah, okay, this one's a bit similar to the previous 21s. A lot of sausage as well. And a bit of dirt. Okay, okay, let's see. Let's see. This seems to be quite a bumpy, bumpy scenario. Ah, we want to jump that, I think. Yeet! No. Ah, yeet. Drift to the right, zigzagoon to the left, over, transition into the next sausage. Drift. Prime gaming. Everything blends in together. Kurai 94. Thank you for the prime. Past the pillar, jumping into the dirt. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, this one's definitely gonna make people sweat. Can't wait whether this one's maybe also gonna be victim of a reroute shortcut. Similarly to what happened to the previous 21. Ow, shit. That was a nasty flip, man. That was nasty. Okay, Survived though. Survived. That's all that matters. That was a hefty flip, man. I did the ending wrong? I think I did everything wrong. Let's see if I can spot the correct path. Whoop. Okay. I mean, this map is quite creative. I think it's rather difficult to build something nice with sausages that also have jumps and transitions and stuff like that. But this one's a molder. This is gonna make people mold. Very nice dirt section though, that's fun to drive. And now the end. What are you doing in the end? Ah, I see it, I see it. Yeah, okay, so you have to go left. If you have enough speed, then the map rewards you with an extra path where you can land on the grass and basically skip the final chicane into the finish. Which is loads easier because you have one less thing to bother. Except for the pillars, maybe. Okay. Damn, that's a very technical track. As a beginner, this map is a nightmare. Yeah, but you know, at this point, keep in mind this is track 21, so you will have at least some sort of experience going into this track, because you've played 20 tracks before that. But yeah, this one is very heavy on drifts, very heavy on picking the correct side of the sausage, minimizing airtime, yada yada, like there's a lot of things. This track is probably going to be quite frustrating. But, hey. 50.9? Yeah, that's probably just a clean run. Alright, 22. Was a full speed map in the previous campaign. Now let's see what it is this time. Okay, dirt wall. I saw some ice. Oh, I see more ice. Nice. Ice is nice. Oh, you go, to the right at the start. Oh, is that one of these zoopers? Oh, it's a zooper turn. It's one of these bug slides, even though they're not technically bug slides. But you put your car 90 degrees, you oversteer your car, and then it just grips. That's an effect of the tires still being frozen and you drive on dirt. Dude, this map is sick. Holy shit. Zoop. However, it's a technique, I think it's not very accessible. I don't think a lot of people really know about that technique. Might be a little frustrating at first, if you're not aware of how to take that corner. You're probably not going to lose a lot of speed if you drive it the normal way, but it also saves a lot. We can have a little comparison, actually. Let's compare. What if you drive this turn the normal way? You kinda can't, actually, because your tires are so frozen you can't grip. So if you check my inputs, you just hold left in that corner. That's all you do. You just hold left. Chuck, and then you counter steer. Put the car straight. And we good. But this one also feels very unique again, as opposed to the other tracks. The creativity keeps on giving. I'm very impressed, actually. But the difficulty is also spiking, understandably. It makes you discover the technique naturally. Kinda, yeah, because you're almost forced to use it. Do I actually like ice now? I do, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm still, like, I wouldn't say I'm extremely good at it. But at least now I don't feel like a headless chicken playing ice, because I can kind of, you know, I can handle the car, and I can predict how it's gonna behave and things like that. But I knew from the very beginning, as soon as I saw ice, I knew it was gonna be super satisfying once you get it right. Look at this, man. It's so cool. If you get a drift like that. Oh, P2. Nice. It's just so satisfying. You see the car and it just zoops. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's great. But it takes time to pick it up. And as I said, I'm nowhere close to being like really good at ice. If you compare me to Mika, for example, there's still worlds behind, or worlds between, but ice is something you just really have to give time. Trackmania generally is a game where you have to sink in a lot of time to get a feel for it. But out of all surfaces, I think it's safe to say ice is the one that takes up the most time. And the most effort. Because it's most likely the most complex surface to just pick up at first place. Oh, look at that. Look at that slide. Ah, it's juicy. It's so juicy. I just had to take a look at that outro. Track 23. Oh. Change. Track 23 has been a dirt track in every campaign so far. And now, it is not. Oh boy. For the first time, 23 is not a dirt map. But I don't think I'm gonna go and complain, because we've had so much dirt. I think it's fine. Oh, wait, where do you go there? Oh, this is tight. Holy shit. You have no room there at all. Yeah, helmet skins would be amazing to have, and I think it's on the planning. I think the developers want to implement it at some point. But there's not really a lot of information on that. We'll see in the future. But it would be a great fit for sure. Man, this track has so many pillars. It reminds me of 15 from the previous campaigns. Because 15 was plastered with pillars. Now, yeah, 15 was different. Chuck. Alright. So this one, very technical, lots of drifts. Very precision heavy as well. Whoa. You can barely fit your car in that gap. My god. And we have Sipdex. Welcome back. Thank you for the tier 2 resub. The campaign is very nice. I think you should give it a try. Was I asked to playtest? No, I have not seen anything from these maps. I'm sure they had playtesters from the alpha, but I'm not part of that. Because they want to exclude competitive players from the alpha. Oh, gold! Okay. Oh, alpha doesn't playtest the maps. I see. Well, I'm sure you have some people who play the maps at least. Maybe the mapper team themselves. Are the maps harder than winter? I would say the start of the campaign is easier. But now that we get to the later part of campaign, there's definitely a difficulty spike. And I would say some tracks are harder, yes. But they're meant to be, because as I said, it's late in the campaign. They deserve to be hard. They kind of have to be hard, right? I think that's completely justified. Yeah, you guys are wondering about 51, but my run was so bad. Like, I lost time everywhere, in every single corner. Check. Is that green? Nope, it's not green yet. Oh boy. Challenging author time. But I can get it. I think the next finish is gonna be a wonderful, shiny green medal. And I'm really not sure about this line here. Let me try to go to the left of it. I think what I'm doing is bullshit. Yeah. What was I thinking? riolotm.stupid. Yeah. Don't, you know, show that line to anyone. I'm gonna remove this part of the VOD. Hello there, the_cats. Welcome. Okay, outside pole it is. Let's not take any unnecessary risks for the green medal. Minus 69. Nice. You can use the grass for some very tiny speed slides. Not that it really matters. But it's something for time attack. Okay, 52.6. I have no clue where I'm losing 1.5 seconds, but I'm pretty sure I have missed something obvious. Okay, that is track 23. Very lovely scenery, actually. Look at that terraforming as well. And for those who are wondering, this is not the only finish, of course. If you don't have enough speed or not the required precision, then you have the finishes in the back as well. Don't worry about that. But the scenery is nice. I think the lighting is quite spot on here. And all this terraforming. It looks great, I have to say. It looks very nice. 2 tracks left, ladies and gentlemen. We have track 24 and track 25. Oh boy. The last 2 tracks of the campaign. Track 24. Fastest time 110.27 by Link. So this is the first track that exceeds 1 minute. Alright, what do we have here? Is that a long jump? Look at these high towers in the background, the high pillars. That's very overwhelming, sort of. Oh! Oi, oi, oi! That feels like a TMGL identity. Uphill staircase. Okay. Hey, we're gliding. That's cool. That's actually nice. Even though for this one, of course, I have to wonder how viable is it gonna be for a time attack. But I think visually... Oh. Visually it looks cool. Another very unique spot. Booster, booster, booster. Chuckity chuck. So this one's definitely a bit faster. And now that makes me think there hasn't really been a full speed map in this campaign. Like a fully fledged classic full speed track, the way we've had it with 22, for example, in the previous campaign. Oh, I'm 69th. 69th in the leaderboard. So I think full speed players are crying right now. I see Down already crying. I can understand that, man. Sad full speed player noises. And about matchmaking, I don't know when the tracks are going to be replaced. They're probably going to give it a few days until people have kind of played the campaign a little bit. And then they're gonna put the maps into the official matchmaking map pool. But for now there's no point, because people simply don't know the track. Like, there's no point having the tracks, right? 119.8. Oh, yeah, I just go straight, Riolo. What are you doing here? Air brake to land absolutely flat. Saves a good 0.3, that's good to know. Minus 98. I wonder what I need for the alter time. I could check, but I'm too lazy. Oof. Scary. Alter time is 113. Alright, I'll get that. Well, not like this though. Probably lost a shit ton of time on the grass, and then of course I bonked here, so that is another 3 seconds gain, maybe 4 depending on the speed. Yeah, 4 seconds. Not enough for the green yet, but we'll get there. 115. Is the stadium bigger than in TMNF? Yes, it's double the size than before. Zoop. Ah, shit. The branch. Alright. Wow, I gained half a second already. Chuck. Wonder if you can hit the ceiling. That looks kinda dangerous, actually. With your head. I hope there's no way for you to actually hit it. But this map is great. Like, now that you actually pick up the pace, everything makes a bit more sense. The racing lines, they blend in nicely with each other. So as per usual with tracks like this, you gotta give them a bit of time till you properly understand them, until you can read them. Now it's actually a bliss to play. Now it's super fun. This could be a TMGL map almost. Style-wise, I think this is, at least to some extent, similar to TMGL. 112.6, that is the green. Alright. So this track extends almost through the entire stadium. As you can see, it goes from one corner to another, basically. Wow. I gotta say, like, one thing they did really well with this campaign is the scenery as well. There has been, like, no track pretty much where I said, or where I thought, wow, the scenery looks trash, or there's no scenery at all. I think they did a great job designing the tracks, probably while preserving a good amount of FPS for players who are running weaker computers. So overall, I'm very, very happy with the campaign. They did a splendid job. And let's see if the final track of the campaign is going to match these expectations as well. With track 25 being a track of 1 minute 15. And there it is. Looks kind of similar to the previous one, actually. Wait, what is this start? This looks like TMNF EO4. Yo, did they rebuild EO4? Are you kidding me? Okay, it's a bit different. It's a bit different, but not too much. Wow. That is so cool, because if you remember, track 1 used to be like AO1. Or it was meant to be AO1. And the last track is EO4. Wait, where the fuck do you go? Ah, here. Hey, that's so nice. Given the TMNF nostalgia factor, people are gonna love this, man. They're gonna like this. Okay, that jump was a pure guess. I had no idea where to go. I'm not gonna make this. Oh, I need to save that. I need to save that. And I can't save that. But yeah, one thing they still stick to is lack of multi-lap. Still no multi-lap. RIP multi-lap. Oh! Did you see? Fragile! Fragile is being used again. With 2 jumps which you need to land properly, otherwise you get damage. Ooh. Man, this track is challenging as fuck. Oh, nice meme. Is that the end? That is the end. Nice. Bronze. You can't respawn those double rings if you fuck up there. You can, because with one of the recent Trackmania updates, they brought in the feature that if you get stuck on a ring checkpoint, the standing respawn is gonna bring you back to the latest normal checkpoint that you passed. So yeah, indeed there is a bit of AO8 there at the end. Giving the track a bit more extra spice. Wow. Man, this is actually like kind of fun. They did a good job here. And we have another Prime sub, Ethire. Not sure if I pronounced that properly. Thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Welcome to the team. Our air brake instantly landed flat, but my tire still vibrated, which means I did get a bit of damage. This is what we've seen on, what was it, 18? Track 18, which was the fast ice map with Fragile. If you get damaged, then your car is going to turn into a shopping cart. 127, that's silver. Missed my toilet flush. You'll get it after I'm done with this. Alright, maybe this run is gonna be it. One second ahead. Where do you think you will rank this season? That will completely depend on whether I grind it or not. Of course, looking at this campaign, I think a lot of tracks will be very fun to time attack. On the other hand, I don't know if I'll have the time to grind and the motivation. So let's see about that. Oof. I think I got acceleration penalty. Fuck. Oh, dead. Couldn't make that jump anymore. Did Raysan's win Winter? He did, yeah. Uncontested. He won by a humongous margin. Okay, this should be enough speed. Oh, but barely. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, jump up here. There you go. Wow, Pingu, really? Sad Evon noises. Okay. Can I make this? Yeah, easily. Easily, easily. I'm having a good feeling about this run. I think this could be it. Your mom. The car went left because it had fragile damage shit. Oh my god. Unbelievable. It was Fragile's fault, yeah? Look at my inputs. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, this is it though. This is definitely it. Look at that velocity I'm carrying through the map. Nom. That is beautiful. Yo, Malgus, thank you for the resub. Glad you liked the video. I appreciate it. Okay. So that vibration of the tires is definitely going to make you lose speed. But on the other hand, it won't be that much. So it's okay. Coming down to the ending now. Let's keep that car balanced. Oh, la 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 la. Is that it? 118? That is it indeed. I thought I threw it away there at the end. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Spring 2021. What a ride. What a campaign. This is fantastic. We have had a lot of different tracks. So many different styles being represented as well. Like, each track felt completely different. And the fact that they're not copying the ideas from the previous campaigns is also very appreciated. That's really cool. So overall, I think this is the best campaign quality-wise. And I think also in terms of difficulty, they've done a good job making the first tracks not so hard. Giving the players a lot of room to, you know, figure out how the car behaves, learn the tracks, learn the surfaces and stuff like that. And then gradually increase the difficulty to get to this bad boy here. Like, this track is a good final challenge, I would say. Even though I personally would like to see the final track implement all the styles, because that's what Trackmania kind of is about, right? I like to see the final track as the final challenge, like the ultimate race through the campaign, with ideally all the surfaces being combined. But yeah, it's not too bad. I think this track is still gonna put a nice challenge to everyone to beat the author time or to contest the world record or stuff like that. Overall, very, very good campaign. I think this one's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm curious to seeing all the battles here. So yeah, GG. Good job to all the mappers who have been involved with this campaign. Of course, don't forget, this is a community-made campaign. So they did a fantastic job. Definitely a step up over Winter. So I can't wait to see what people think and also to play this in matchmaking. Alrighty, so yeah, GG. That is Spring 2021 for you.